Guys, I'm in a reading slump, man. I am in like the worst reading slump right now. Oh! First of all, hi, I'm Emily. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. I love you so much. You're amazing, and your subscription would mean the absolute world to me, so help a girl out and hit that button. I'm in the worst reading slump right now. I usually read like at least a book a week, sometimes two, and I've been reading tomorrow for like the whole month of April, essentially. Like last month I read 9 books, to give you an idea. And I also obviously like I have book content on my YouTube, so I try to keep up so I can give you guys good reading recs. I feel like there's a few reasons why I've been in a reading slump. The first being, like, I've just been very busy. I've had all of a sudden to produce like 4 music videos, and so we've been in production, and I just honestly like have not had time to read. But also like this book, let's see, where am I? I'm on page 216, so I'm like a little over halfway done. First of all, it won Book of the Year last year, so it's obviously not a bad book, but I need books that have like where the plot just moves. The writing style is very much, and then this happened, and then this happened. It's written in third person, so it's like, and then he was sad, and then she was like, oh my god, why are you sad? It's not a page turner, and I feel like I'm still at that phase with my reading, having gotten back into reading like just over a year ago, where I still need to read like page turners. I can't just read a book a week where it's not like absolutely exhilaratingly thrilling. I think being super busy on top of this being the book that I'm reading right now, I have not been super excited to pick up a book. I've been falling asleep watching reality TV, and like when I wake up I just don't even have time to read anymore. I don't have time to read during the day. I think that will change in May. I hope, maybe a little bit. Today it's Saturday, it's like a rainy day in Brooklyn, and my goal for the day is to not do like, I'm not doing like a 24-hour reading challenge or anything, but I want to finish this book, and I want to like maybe read like a book or 2 more just to kind of get my reading goals back on track, because I think on Goodreads, like in March I was super ahead because I actually did the 24-hour reading challenge and I read 5 books in a day. So, but now I'm kind of falling behind because I think this is only my 2nd book of April, and it's April 29th, so I am at least gonna finish this book today. I have a few errands to run, I think, but mainly just gonna kind of get cozy and read. So this book, Tomorrow, it's basically about these 2 people, Sam and Sadie, and they've known each other since they were like 12 years old, and they make video games together, and so it's just kind of about their journey like to stardom, I guess, as video game creators, and their friendships and like the ups and downs of just kind of like their lives. I am almost halfway done, and I've spent so much time reading this, I can't like not finish it. So I'm gonna do that today, and I'll keep you guys updated as I go. And I've only read 100 pages, which makes sense because I stopped reading and had to fill out a grant application. It's been a little hard getting back into it, but I have less than 100 pages left, and I think I could finish this today. And I do feel like things are kind of picking up plot-wise a little bit, and I feel like I can finish it. Like, the plot itself is so good, like the characters are so well developed. I just don't care, and I think that's part of just being in a reading slump. So I am just trying to finish this so I can move on to the next one. Yeah. It's like getting dark out already, and I was like, I'm gonna read 3 books today. Not happening. Let's finish this one. Okay, I have about 30 pages left in the book. It's like 8 o'clock. I feel like I'm coming out of the slump. I do have to get ready to go out on my date tonight, but I will probably finish this tomorrow and start a new book tomorrow, so just gotta keep going. I'm gonna be happy to be done with this. I'm kind of waiting for Jean-Luc to, maybe I'll go in the kitchen, honestly, it's probably better. Okay, I'm waiting for Jean-Luc to finish up his shower and get ready, so I'm gonna try to finish the book before we go out for drinks tonight. The lash is just kind of faltering. I finished the book. Okay, so I finished the book. I finished it last night. I really loved the story, and I'm so compelled to like write the screenplay for it almost. I want to see this as a film. It's one of those books that is kind of like a character study between two people. I'd really be interested to see people bring these characters to life with like emotions, because I just feel like the way it was written, it just kind of lacked emotions in the writing style. Like the actual things that happened were very emotional, but I didn't feel emotional when I read it, and that could just be because I'm getting out of a reading slump. I would honestly give this like a 3 out of 5. I know a lot of people would disagree with me, and that's okay. You know, opinions are like belly buttons. Everybody has one. I wouldn't necessarily not recommend it just because a lot of people do love it. It wasn't like a bad story, but if you're looking to get out of a reading slump or like get into reading, I would not recommend this book to start out with. I'm gonna rate it on my Goodreads, put it on my Instagram story. That always makes me excited to like read when I add a book to my reading challenge on Goodreads and my story highlight on Instagram. It kind of gives me that little extra kick motivation that I need to like get excited to read a new book. So I'm gonna do that. I think what I'm interested in reading next, let's take a look, because I have a few books here that are new, like this Advika and the Hollywood Wives. That's definitely like a specific type of story. Sounds like just kind of an easy read, I guess. Like these two I feel like are really good stories, but I feel like I just got out of like a more like dramatic story, and I might want to hold off. I think these two might be a little bit too similar to Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna hold off on these. Same with Magnolia Palace. And if these I'm also gonna hold off on. I do really want to read this, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, just because so many people recommend it. But I think honestly what I'm gonna do is just read like a quick thriller to kind of get myself back on track. So I'm thinking of either The Wife Between Us or Girl A. I think I'm gonna do The Wife Between Us. Yeah. First, I am gonna do a little bit of work because this week we have friends coming, and so I'm taking time off this week. So even though it's Sunday, I don't typically work on Sunday, but I took the full day off yesterday and I really want to get ahead on some work. So I'm filming this video, I'm filming another video, I am doing some computer work, but just trying to kind of keep it low-key. And it would be cool if I could read a full book today, but I am not sure that's so realistic, but I'm gonna try. So, Wife Between Us. I actually got this book the last time I went to New Jersey with my mom, and we always go to this little bookstore in her town, and she was like, you have to read this, like if you like thrillers, like this is a great book. And it's the same authors, Greer Hendricks and Sarah Canon, of The Golden Couple, which I really, really loved. So it's a jaw-dropping psychological thriller, unforgettable twist leading to shocking revelations all the way through the epilogue. Like that is what I'm talking about. When you read this book, you will make many assumptions. You will assume you are reading about a jealous ex-wife. You will assume she is obsessed with her replacement, a beautiful younger woman who is about to marry the man they both love. You will assume you know the anatomy of the tangled love triangle. Assume nothing. Twisted and deliciously chilling, The Wife Between Us deftly explores the hidden complexities of marriage and the dangerous truths we ignore in the name of love. Read between the lies. So, this is my kind of book. Thanks, Mom. I'm excited to start this. Look how miserable it is. What a good day to continue getting out of my reading slump. Okay, so I just did a lot of work for Sunday, so I'm gonna read for a little bit just to give myself a little break, and then I'm gonna film a video that's gonna be like spring summer book recs TBR, which should be out by now, so I will put that. I'm not gonna get it right. I never do. I want to say it's here. I don't know. So let's read a little bit. I'm kind of hungry. One thing that really excited me, which I didn't see, on the front it says fiendishly clever, in the vein of Gone Girl and The Girl on the Train, which I didn't read the books for, but I watched the movies and I love those movies. So I'm just gonna get into it right now. Okay, this is exactly what I need to get out of a reading slump. The first literal page of this book, I am already hooked. We already have a compelling story set up. We have a woman who is seeking revenge. We have a woman that seems like a bit of an unhinged, unreliable narrator, and that is exactly what I need. For like literally 20 minutes. I'm already on page 30, chapter 4. This is going so much quicker than Tomorrow. Like, this is the perfect book I needed. I don't care that much about the characters yet, but it's moving really quickly, and I think that like within the next 50 pages I will be invested in them. The book kind of goes back and forth between two women, and they obviously both have secrets, and so I feel like the more that's revealed about them, the more I will start to care. But I mean, God, yesterday it took me literally like an hour to read 30 pages, and today it took me like 15 minutes. This is just really fast moving. I feel like thrillers and stuff are always so good to get out of a reading slump with, so. Let the rain fall down in my dreams. Okay, there's parts of this that remind me of, what's it called? Oh, Rock, Paper, Scissors. Hey guys, so it is my second day of reading after my reading slump, and I am loving The Wife Between Us. I'm probably like 20% of the way through, so I'm just gonna read this and fall asleep, and hopefully we'll finish this maybe tomorrow or the next day and start a new book. I'll see you soon. Frownies. Use code Emily10 for 10% off your first order. Hey guys, so I made a little progress in the book this morning, but I have been working all day. I have about half an hour, then I have a quick client call here after he finishes in the studio with Jean-Luc, and then I'm going over a friend's house to do something very special, which I can't tell anyone about yet, but I'm excited. So I think I'm going to spend half an hour and just read. I also have an audition today, but it's very quick, and I had to spend some of the time reading the script for the audition, which I would have spent reading my book, that's the one annoying thing about being a reader and being an actor, is that like when I have auditions, it definitely decreases my reading time, but it's also like I'm thankful that I have the audition, so whatever.